Hey, we're live. Welcome to the first post-game show of Movie Trivia Battles, where the contestants. Oh, post-game show! Look at that. You know, not the other thing. I'm gonna download this video and use that as the intro. Just you shaking the side there, because it'll be so authentic. So basically, after every match, we kind of hang out in the backstage area of the stream, and we do a lot of chit chat about random shit, and we just want to capture it in the live stream here and have something else funny to watch. So that's what this is. There's no agenda, nothing really to talk about other than what these guys want to talk about. They want to talk about movies, cool. They want to talk about TV, cool. They want to talk about anything under the goddamn blue sun, under the blue sky they can. So
hey, ask me a bunch of Lord of the Rings questions. I will nail them all, baby.
What does Gollum sound like?
What? I have no idea. What? Can I get multiple choice?
What's the name of the green leaf pendant that all the hobbits leave Rivendell with?
That has a name?
Oh, someone's suddenly not so great at Lord of the Rings.
I know that they leave Lothlorien with it. It's a Lothlorien leaf? I don't know.
Yes.
Is it really?
The leaves of Lothlorien.
Yeah, the leaf. Okay, all right. Yeah.
They do not idly fall.
Yeah, the leaves of Lothlorien. Not idly do they fall.
Pretty good. Hey guys, anybody who jumps into the chat, I'm not sure if anybody's even in there now, but if they do, why the fuck can't I see the comments? There we go.
Dude, I was following the comments throughout the whole game.
You gotta be careful with that shit.
I know.
Honestly, if they write answers in there, like I know you would. I know. I trust that you wouldn't steal them.
We should make it a rule.
Chris couldn't steal them.
Huh? No.
But honestly,
just make it a rule that we're not allowed to see them, and I won't look at them.
Right, because
I was responding the whole time.
I didn't even know it was a thing till the last match we did, because I always have it on private chat.
Yeah. Until you hit public.
I didn't even know there was a live comments thing. I never even looked at it.
So last.
So when you guys were like, "Oh, the comments going on," I'm like, "Where are you looking?"
Private chat showing 0. Yeah, no, in our last tag match, I noticed that the comments were lighting up, and I'd already given the answer to the questions, but they were right there, like seconds after I'd said it. And I was like, part of me was like, if we waited, I probably could have like stolen some answers in that match. But
that's the bad thing about doing it live,
right?
Versus posting it later.
Well, I trust that you guys are going to be, although Chris is the criminal.
I think he learned it. He learned his lesson. There's no reason to harp on it.
Yeah, we'll let criminal die. That won't be your tagline anymore. You won't be a tag anymore. It'll be
Chris the criminal.
What's a tag match?
So we play in it's exact same setup as this trivia league, but Chris and I are like tag team partners in a way that like we both get the same question. Except for one round, we switch off. But basically, we can like kind of, except for the first round, we can ask each other like before we give an answer. Like, do you think it's this? No, it's not that. It's got to be this. And then we kind of, it's pretty cool.
Family Feud, but with a very small family.
Yeah. We might start doing it in this league a little bit. It wouldn't count towards the win totals of like the big battles that we got with the 4-way matches and stuff. But anybody who's writing questions, if you guys want to do it tag style, we can do that. So Chris he's been in them, so he's probably good for writing those ones. But so think of who you want to have as your partners, because you can hitch up to them.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would say Andy and Faye right off the bat cannot be tag partners together.
Yeah, Andy would definitely fill in a lot of stuff I don't know, and maybe vice versa. I don't know.
Right. Although, you know what? Because I probably won't write the questions for that. I know I won't. So honestly, like you guys might have harder questions or easier questions depending on who's writing them. But I know Adam has definitely started writing questions. I sent him the same templates I sent Chris and Berto, and he was like already going to work on it. So
I have a few.
Okay, but we can get something like that going. But what were you guys doing on this fine quarantine weekend?
Final Fantasy. Yeah, I was doing a lot of this.
Nice. How you liking it so far?
It's great. Makes me feel like a child again.
Yep. That's the only thing we're all chasing, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. I was kind of worried the magic wouldn't be there, but
it is. It's there.
Delivered. So
it's fantastic.
Break it down. Are they doing it in episodes? Is that what I was told?
Yeah.
Parts.
So how does that work? Like, like where do they decide they're cutting it off? Well, if you haven't beaten it, I guess you won't know yet.
Well, this is the Midgar section.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're going to do, which is cool because they're like expanding them in sections of the original game into their own games, which is really cool because the opposite of Resident Evil, which just takes stuff out of the original game and condenses it.
Right.
Which I hate, but I actually like what they're doing.
Resident Evil 2 didn't really do that. Resident Evil 2 kind of expanded on everything.
They cut a little bit out, but not anything near what they did Resident Evil 3.
Oh yeah, I've heard. So yeah. I haven't bought it yet. I'm gonna wait till it drops down in price. Like,
it's fine, it's good, but yeah, they definitely cut a lot out.
I watched somebody play a full playthrough. Looks dope. Looks dope, but I'm not gonna pay $60.
Chris, how many times have you beaten it? And what are the levels you beat
17 times in 4 minutes.
I beat it on every difficulty on PS4 and PC and platinum the game on both.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This dude like ranks like nationally.
I only do that with Resident Evil games though.
Jesus Christ.
It's my it's my favorite series.
You know what I picked up and played for the first time in 2 months was Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, that game looks sick.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. If I had the ability to actually sit down and play it, I played maybe 45 minutes the other day, and I didn't even get off the planet I was on. So,
oh really?
Yeah, dude. I don't have the I personally don't have the patience for video games anymore because
I lose that patience. Like, you know, obviously the older I get, but like what I'll do is like I'll pick one day and I'll play till 4 a.m. and I'll be like, all right, let's pick this up again the next day, and then 3 weeks go by.
Yeah.
That's what happens with me. Like,
well, that's what I like about Resident Evil games. They're so short.
You can beat them in one sitting.
You can beat them in one sitting. Yeah. I actually like that a lot.
That was the last game I came closest to beating was the remake of Resident Evil 2. I got like ridiculously far in that, and just one playthrough. I'm not a multiple playthrough guy at all. I mean, obviously with Resident Evil it is because they keep doing the remake, so I keep replaying them. But like, I made it all the way to like. There might only like I had to unlock one more door to get to the fucking the lab scene where like the game ends basically. So
they all end in a fucking lab.
They all end in a lab.
No, I was in the lab. I was doing all the shit with like the fucking plants and like killing the fucking whatever.
Fake can attest to that. I mean, you know.
I played one of these games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played Resident Evil 4, I think.
Well, yeah, you played that when we lived together in Lowell. You played that a lot.
Yeah, I had a lot of downtime.
Yeah,
and, not a lot of internet.
We had zero internet. Yeah, we had a fucking GameCube and no internet. It was 2007, baby.
Yeah,
like good times, man. I miss those times.
Watching the same 25 DVDs over and over again.
Watching Basketball Diaries, being John Malkovich over and over.
Jesus Christ!
Oh man!
Every night. I don't know. Basketball Diaries again?
Hey, why not?
It's a shame, you guys. Every time a sports question comes up in this league, you're probably like, "Let it be Basketball Diaries."
It's not a sports movie.
There's very little sports.
That's a drug. That's a drug movie.
Well, I guess that's probably true. But
in fact,
Jim Carroll,
the Jim Carroll story. I'm gonna put some Basketball Diaries questions when I write because I only have to write 25, right?
For the next match, yeah. So Berto's Berto's going to co-host the next match so he gets a little practice at it. For his own when he starts having his own questions. So you only have to write 25 questions because the first round I said we'd split. So just 4.
No, the first round you said you would take over.
Yeah, it's right.
I'll do the first round. I get to choose 3 categories in the wheel. Yeah, make my own. And then the third one you said we'd also go 50-50.
Yeah, so 6 and I don't know how many questions are in the other one. 12, so something like that. But
when are you gonna get in the mix, Duffy?
That's a good question. I need one of these guys to write a full round of questions, and then I will play that match 100%. So
now it's going to be interesting because you're probably way better you're going to be way better at answering questions than you were because you've been writing questions.
You'd think, but we've played 2 tag matches together, and I haven't helped.
Hey, we did great on that last match.
We were really good.
Robbed that in just because I was like,
So we got a question, and let me see if you guys know it. So the question we got in the 3rd round, and we would have won. We would have won the game with this 3rd round answer. It was Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny question, and it was what was it? Golden Globe winning actress?
What multiple Golden Globe winning actress?
Played in a dream sequence in Tenacious D or something like that during the song like Alienator or some shit. It was like that. And do you guys know who was in it?
I never watched it.
It's a pretty shitty. We didn't ask the question the same way he did. I can't remember it exactly, but
is it the Master Exploder?
Yes,
Master Exploder.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
He knows.
I know the scene.
Right. So it was. So Chris goes, I don't know. Like we literally dragged it out. Like we did our 2 repeats and like dragged it to like the brink. And Chris goes, I don't know. It's before we even asked 1 repeat. He goes, it has to be Amy Adams. And I'm like, bullshit. Amy Adams wasn't in that fucking movie. And like we literally went all the way out and didn't even answer because I told him it wasn't Amy Adams. And it fucking was Amy Adams. And
Really?
I was so mad at myself. And like honestly, Chris, I really brought us down with that one.
You know what's funny is, like, at the time, I wasn't sure, but I did know at one point that it was Amy Adams. Because, like, there was a point where I was on, like, an Amy Adams kick and watched, like, every movie she's ever been in.
And you picked up the Tenacious D movie in the box.
And it was in there somewhere. And that's probably why I was like, Amy Adams? But no, yeah. It's just, we should have just went with it because we would have won, but whatever.
I have a Destiny question.
Sure.
Because I don't remember the answer and I want to know it. When they're at the diner and Jack orders a drink and the waitress says, we don't have that. And he says, then I will have nothing.
Small carrot juice.
Small carrot juice. Okay.
I will have a small carrot juice. We don't have that. Well, then I will have nothing.
Thank you. That's bugging me that I couldn't remember that. I was like, it's clam juice, but then I was like, oh, that's a Simpsons thing, I think.
Yeah, that's the when he's wicked thirsty and he goes to the what is it, the little cart, and he's like, do you have any? He's like, can I have a drink? He goes, all we have is Mountain Dew and clam juice, and he goes, I'll have the clam juice.
Did any of you watch Mad Men when it was on?
Mad Men is my favorite show.
So me and a friend of mine were really into Mad Men when it was on.
I love Mad Men. I just rewatched it recently.
So he went to the bar and he was like he ordered Don Draper's favorite drink. He's like, can I have a Manhattan or whatever?
Well,
and,
yeah.
And the bartender looked at him and goes, I'm not fucking making you that.
In the show?
No, in real life. My buddy went to the bar and he wanted to be as cool as Don Draper, and he was like, can I have a Manhattan? And the bartender was like, I'm not making you that.
Why? What kind of fucking low life bar was this?
I don't know, but he was like, oh.
Well, he actually likes an old fashioned in the show, is what he likes. Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah, not a Manhattan.
Yeah, and when the bartender comes, he goes, "Do this again."
Yeah.
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 No, that's a great show, man. I don't know. It's between The Sopranos, The Wire, and Mad Men. I can't decide what, and they like the same people worked on all the same shows. I can't decide what's.
It's
The Wire
sad.
The Wire is the greatest show ever.
All
made.
3 shows you just named, I have never watched.
Those are the.
I've heard that The Wire's like up there with the best, and
It's between Sopranos and The Wire, I think, for the 2 greatest shows of all time. I can never decide. Me and Drew had this conversation for hours the other night.
I think Breaking Bad's up there too.
It is, but it doesn't hold a candle to The Sopranos or The Wire.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've so many people told me. You know, my thing is, honest to God, with Sopranos, is I kind of don't like Italian mob movies, so I can't imagine I'd like an Italian mob TV show.
They're all the same after a while.
It goes a lot beyond that. Yeah, I understand. Everybody says the same thing. I understand your reservations, but it's more of a comedy than anything else. The Sopranos, I would say.
I agree. I can't stand Italians either.
I did not say that. I didn't say that.
And they're just so fucking greasy
right.
and disgusting.
I do hate Italians that call pasta sauce gravy though. Those
Gravy. Hey,
oh my god.
say hello to my family and every other family on the East Coast. It's gravy.
That's gross. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Technically, gravy is meat sauce.
Technically, gravy is brown and it's like from basting chicken grease.
It goes
Well,
on
yeah.
turkeys.
That's what I said to my mom. That's what I said to my mom when she called it gravy. I was like, "Nah, man, gravy is for Thanksgiving. You fucking trash Italian."
I used to work with a lady who she was straight up from New York and like she had the most like New York like
Oh, you want some gravy
chick
on your
voice you ever heard in your life, and literally she called it gravy at work one day. I'm like, you put gravy? And this is the first time I ever heard it. I'm like, you put gravy on your pasta?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, we always put gravy on the pasta. What do you put on it? I'm like, pasta sauce?
Yeah,
Tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce, yeah.
She's
No, I hate that shit too. But apparently, that's the reality we live in. And I hate how they truncate things like the menegot. It's
dude, that was
it's manicotti.
I talked about this on the live stream a couple weeks ago, but Renee Reynolds put that thing on Facebook where she's like, name things like 10 things that people like that you hate, and I just listed all things that I hate.
Yeah.
and one of them was when people who clearly have American accents throw ethnic flares on their words.
Well, it's not even that. It's the truncation. It's manicotti, but they say menegot. You know, it's like
mozzarella,
mozzarella or mozzarella. Or
I hate that shit.
Or the prosciutto. And I'm like,
like you wouldn't say like anything else like that, but those words you just throw in that little like.
But that's a real thing. If you go to New Jersey, that's a real thing. You know, I don't know.
So like if you go to like a Mexican restaurant, like and you're ordering, not you, Berto.
Can I get the quesadilla? Let me get the quesadilla.
Yeah, do you not that, but like, do you add like a Spanish flair to the words?
No,
of course not.
No. I go to
pico de gallo. The pico de gallo. No, of course not. Why would you?
I never pretend like I'm a real. Hispanic.
I like to go the opposite route where you're like, can I have the pico de gallo?
Can I get the quesadillas? Let me get the tortillas.
Yeah, exactly. Quesadillas.
Yeah, get the quesadillas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jalapenos.
Yeah, jalapeno peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get the jalapenos in there.
Yeah, build that wall.
That was a good Chicago accent.
Oh yeah, the peppers. Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
You sound like Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh, that fucking guy. I like him.
What?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
It's the fucking jalapenos.
I remember he had that one special where he was talking about company when people would show up at the door. It's like, it was called company. People would show up at the door and it was company. Your mother. Yeah. Oh my God.
He just, so do you guys watch have you seen comedians in cars getting coffee?
I've seen a few.
All right. He's got one. I think it's Sebastian Carlton with it, but he's got one where he's talking about how he's got like a squirrel infestation in his house, and like he bought like a squirrel launcher to like launch them out of his yard, like over like the fence and shit. Oh, hold on, somebody's joining the conversation here.
Is it Andy?
It is Andy.
Yeah,
Andy.
Hold on, guys.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now before I even finish my story. If we stop making money with this league, I will first buy you a new sweatshirt.
The same sweatshirt?
Yes,
No way, dude.
but it'll be new.
Oh no, I have 3.
Well,
Of the same color?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we talked about this last time. I owned one for a while in my closet, and then I gave it back to him.
Yeah. I have 3 that I rotate, so I'm like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you 2 more, but they're gonna be the other colors of sherbet. It's gonna be the lime green and the pink raspberry.
That's another great East Coast thing, sherbet. I love sherbet.
Sherbet, by the way, how do you spell it?
Sherbet.
That's right. But everybody around here calls it sherbet.
Sherbet with the R.
There's no R. There's no R.
Yeah, it's sherbet. Yeah, My nana always had sherbet in the freezer.
And then there's people that say Reese's Pieces.
It's Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Like, what the hell's wrong with these people?
Just read the label.
No shit. Like, what's a Pieces?
I got to be honest. It's like tippy toes. It's tiptoes. You know what I mean? Like
Tiptoes.
it's the same. It's you hear it. You say
For God's sake,
tippy toes is a little different though, because like someone could say I'm walking on my tippy toes.
But
that's just
not,
another.
But that's not the word.
Yeah, that's just adding a cute flair to it. It's not changing the way a word sounds.
Okay.
Like Pieces.
Yeah, I mean, tippy toes is like a common like variation on that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But it's
got a
wrong.
problem with cute flair.
Yes.
Flair,
I hate ethnic flair, but cute flair I do not have a problem with.
Ooh.
Back on the Italian thing again.
That's right. I'm bringing that back up.
He hates Italians.
Oh, Andy just fucking bounced.
He didn't like that whole tippy toes
Is
conversation.
Andy Italian?
Yeah, I think he's 100% Italian.
Oh, no. What did we do?
I don't know. Oh, he's back. Hold on. Let's see what's going on with Andy now.
Hey,
all right, Andy.
There he is.
Yeah, my computer kind of froze up on me a little bit. I had to exit out of something.
All right, Andy. From an outside perspective, I know you were commenting on the match. What'd you think of the match?
Oh, what I think?
I don't even want to know.
With Cheetah Roberto here?
Cheater?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you're gonna bring that up? Yeah, sorry. So Duffy, one of your questions was flawed.
No, and your answer was just as flawed.
Yes, it was.
What?
It was the Fast and the Furious question.
Yeah. All right. So
he wasn't dead.
He wasn't dead. You're right. He wasn't dead. But I had avenging his brother as the answer. But in parentheses, I wrote, I will accept any form of this answer.
Really? And death was included?
Death was included. I can pull it right up. Right, hold on.
But he didn't die.
He didn't die. You're right.
He didn't die. There was
I'll cop to it. He was in a coma.
Nothing about him dying. He went to the hospital.
Yeah, but he could have. He would have died. Where the hell is it? I gotta find it now because I'll even share my screen and show you.
What was his brother's name? So Sebastian Shaw. Roland was it? Owen Shaw. Yeah, he was the bad guy in Fast 6.
I love the world building.
Yeah, dude, Han's back.
I know, but will he ever be back in theaters?
I can't believe
only coronavirus will tell.
I love how it started as like a little small street racing movie, and then it evolved into basically 007.
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't small though. It crushed the box office when it first came out. You know what I mean? Like
I'm sorry.
But I mean, when you watch the movie, all it is just like this is some B movie knockoff of Point Break.
Yeah, you're right. It's a Point Break.
Another B movie.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Dude, the first few Fast and the Furious movies are some of the worst fucking things I've ever watched in my life. And then I have no idea.
The first one's amazing.
Oh, I hate it. I think it's terrible. That entire
it's very 2001 though.
Dude,
God,
the people that it spawned, like the fans of that franchise at that point, they make me sick.
Everybody that we knew in high school.
Yeah. Is this because in like freshman year everybody was like
trying to have like a green car, like a souped up like
no, but like everyone was like the Fast and the Furious just came out on DVD, dude.
Honestly, yes.
It was playing in the background of every party with the hazy smoke of weed. Like,
well, I think it's like the difference. So like for our fans, the people we were friends with, like we were always watching like Kevin Smith movies and like decent movies at that time, and like then that movie came out. Yeah, decent, but like the Fast and Furious was just terrible. Like it was so bad.
Whoa, what is that? What am I looking at?
Yeah, does that light up?
It lights up, yeah. It's
the box set?
It's the box set, yeah, the Blu-ray set.
Wow.
Really? You got that.
I paid money for that.
What I was gonna say is though,
box set
as much as I hate the first three, like I don't understand what that franchise did when all of a sudden it decided to change its like the way they were forming their movies, but
they turned into superheroes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like the actual movies somehow became enjoyable to me, like in a way
Fast Five.
Yeah,
yes,
you can thank Justin Lin for that.
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
Dude, even Fast 4 was better than the other three.
Yeah, I like that one.
But it's like, my God, like to totally decide we're gonna go Ocean's 11, bring The Rock in, and like turn it into a heist movie.
He's picking up missiles and throwing them, and
yeah, like that shit's ridiculous. But like that,
I am the cavalry.
I am the cavalry, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Frankly,
Hobbs
you
and
can see
Shaw,
the-
like
you can
Hobbs
see
and
the
Shaw's,
upward
like, fun.
quality, like momentum in like the third movie. The third movie's like heads and tails like better than the first two movies, and then they're just like, all right, throw Vin Diesel in at the end too. We're gonna work that in.
when the new trailer, Vin Diesel straight up just catches a car in midair. He totally does.
Dude, in the next movie, the next one, he's gonna transform into one.
Yeah, he's a transformer.
They're gonna start throwing planets at each other in the ninth movie.
He's instead of I am Groot, he's gonna be like, I am Optimus Prime, fucking transform into the fucking muscle car. But the best thing about those movies is the goddamn shit that goes on behind the scenes, like the fights between like The Rock and like everybody else.
Tyrese crying on Twitter.
Yeah.
The great thing about those movies is they don't apologize for what they are. They just are what they are, and that's it.
I heard they were actually going to try to write what's his face back into not this one, but the next one. The fucking what's his face who's dead.
Paul Walker.
Oh yeah,
Paul Walker. Yeah.
Walker. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I'm telling you, I heard that his brother behind the scenes, the one who looks a lot like him, has been taking acting lessons and is going to step in and play him in the next one.
I don't.
That would be crazy.
If they did that. That would be
trailer.
No. This next one, he's in the trailer.
Yeah, he's in the trailer for it.
What trailer? There's
a new trailer. There's a trailer out for the newest Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, the one with Han. The one with Han in it. But
yeah, Han comes back.
He's not in the trailer, dude.
Yeah, I don't think
Paul Walker's not in that trailer.
Well, Paul Walker's not, but his brother is.
Yeah, but that character that character's not in the trailer. Because if you were in the trailer, then like every news article would be like, what the fuck are they doing? What the hell's going on here?
I swear to God, it's like a split second. I swear to God, he's in.
They should. I don't know if he's in it. I feel like that's they're trying to. I heard they were going to do it for 10, not for 9. But I don't even know why I'm getting news updates for the Fast and Furious. I don't like the franchise enough to really care that much.
Yeah, I highly doubt that's.
But in any case, I don't care if my points get taken away because I lost anyway.
I'm not going to take your points away.
Take them away.
I'm not going to take them away.
Take them away.
If it was you who said he was dead, I would have given you the points too.
Well, you said you said you already had the alternative answers down.
Right.
He felt
I get it. Andy's right. I know. Yeah, because
although that gets on a slippery slope too, though. If I start writing that for like all my questions, like or any acceptable like answer,
no.
then
Yeah,
people give me like totally absurd answers. Like that's acceptable to me.
You got to have some standards in terms of like what's close and what's not. But what's really funny is like during the game, Andy on the live stream commented about that, and he goes, "Hey, that's technically wrong. He was not dead. He was in a coma." And I responded, and I went, "You can bring that up to Duffy because I surely won't." If you go back and look through them,
I thought I saw quickly. It said something like, "Duff, you need to take away his points."
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not going to bring it up to him, but you can. And then he goes, "Have you no honor?"
Have you no honor?
Well, I mean, come on, man.
Oh, man.
He didn't die.
Look, man.
He was in the last one. He was just.
He came back. He did. He came back to do a good deed and be like the fucking like hero at the end.
Yeah, but
he saves the baby, doesn't he?
Yeah, they were like playing football with the baby.
Oh, face drawn.
Guys, I have
He's
to
drawing
go.
What's he drawing?
He's stepping out.
I have to leave the post-game show.
All right.
But I made this for you.
Bye now. Duffy, can you screenshot that and use that in your graphics as well?
For every time we're leaving, I'm going to upload a bye for now.
Bye now.
All right, Faye. See ya.
See you later, Faye.
Later, guys.
Coming for you.
Yeah, he's putting up some serious numbers, Andy. I don't know.
Yeah, he just tied me up. 27 points.
Yep. Yeah, man, he's
So
fucking
what
killing it.
does he have 3 wins now, Faye?
He's got 2. Faye's got 2, Andy's got 2, and Edwin has 2.
We
Do you have 27? Did you have 27 in both your wins, Andy, or just the one?
I got like 20, 27.
24 and 27, I think.
Yeah, I was
What
like
are you
something
showing?
like that.
What?
Like 20. I think it might have been like 23
Virgil.
and 27.
That's the trailer for Fast and Furious.
No,
That's the guy,
from
from Tokyo Drift. The
yeah,
white,
that's the guy from Tokyo Drift.
yeah, the white kid from Tokyo Drift.
Oh, it looks just like Paul Walker's brother.
That,
It really
guy,
does not. It really
that guy
does
and
not.
the Asian guy
like
are
him.
both from Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, Virgil and him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Walker looks like Hayden Christensen. That guy looks nothing like that.
He looks like Hayden Christensen.
No, I mean I could see the resemblance. I think they look kind of the same. They have the same generic square head white guy. Like
The same square head.
We're just offending all the different types of people today in this post-game show.
All different types of white guy.
the square head white guy.
Yeah, the square head white guys.
Ethnic flair people,
Yeah.
the Italian people that I obviously hate, and
That's why Faye left. He was offended.
is Faye Italian?
No, but he's white.
No.
We've had it well enough for enough years. We shouldn't be offended by anything the negative said about white people.
It's a hard time, man. It's hard times.
Andy, were you about to say something?
Oh no. Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Oh,
I'm getting really tired. I probably should actually get off in a few too.
yeah. I was only going to let this run for maybe 30 minutes, 35
Yeah.
minutes. So we can end it in a few minutes for sure.
I
But,
love how the whole post game show was about Fast and the Furious.
hey, that's what I want the post game show to go, though. You just whatever we're talking about, just let it flow.
Yeah.
That's how you build this kind of a show. Right?
Yeah,
I just want it to be
If they
literally
have-
anything.
To get back on topic on Fast and the Furious,
Please.
if they have Paul Walker, like his character, come back,
That'd be a
played by his
real poor
brother,
taste.
I would be like so shocked. I would be like,
Especially after the send off they gave him
yeah,
in
exactly.
the
Yeah.
7th one.
It's a
Yeah, I gotta tell you,
long
dead
way
actor or not, that's a shitty
without
send
you,
off.
my
They should have killed him.
friend.
They should have killed him.
Well, he drove off into heaven.
Well, I
Yeah.
wonder. I
And
wonder
I'll
what they're
tell
gonna
you.
do with the new one because
He
What's
died
his
in a
name?
car crash. They're not
Jordana
gonna-
Brewster.
In real life.
Yeah, they're not going to kill him in a car crash.
I know it's pretty tough, but I don't know. You just have him. You have him die of natural causes at like the prime of his youth, right there on the side of the
Oh,
road.
God, he dies of COVID.
Oh my god! Like Mia comes back and they're just like, well, Brian died of cancer last year, as we all know.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh.
you can't, how do you have? Because I can't believe for an instant that in this world where like all this shit's going down and like they keep getting pulled into new missions and stuff, that he's on the sideline, just like, no, I want to be a dad now. Like I know Rick Moranis did it for he stopped going on missions.
Well, I mean, in the last movie, they made it real deliberate where they were like, we can't call
Yeah.
fucking Brian. They have kids now or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Some crap. But the new one, yeah, Jordana Brewster's back in it.
She's
So,
in the movie, so yeah, I don't
so
know.
like I don't.
Well, because they have what's his face. Why can't I think of his name? The
Han?
John Cena is John Cena is playing
Dominic
their-
Toretto's brother.
Their brother, who
Oh,
nine
he
movies
spent
in, you
his-
suddenly have a brother.
He
Dude,
spent
it
his
was
whole
never
life
gonna-
trying to be better than his brother. Now
Yeah.
here he is.
when they did
Yeah.
the thing where they were
Generic
like,
action.
they were like pointing guns at each other and then like slapping them out of the way, I was like, this is amazing.
This is awesome.
Dude,
that trailer looked awesome.
I want them to do a straight up broken arrow like hallway scene where they're running at each other, shooting and missing each other, never running out of bullets, like Travolta and Christian Slater in Broken Arrow.
Oh man, I've only watched
Another
the
movie I haven't
once.
seen.
It's on my list. It's on my list
I-
of bad movies to review.
I had that on like early DVD Broken Arrow. Like, I watched it once and I was like,
you know the movie's bad when Howie Long gives you the best performance.
Oh Jesus! Have you ever seen Firestorm with Howie Long?
No.
Really? It's the movie with Howie Long as a firefighter. So it's like caught in like a wildfire, and there's like a bunch of people, I think, robbing like this sort of heist going on. And Howie
Really?
Long, is like,
That sounds right up my alley, but it sounds like Backdraft a little bit.
No, because it's like him in the fire, like
Oh.
like it's like he's in the fire, and there's some sort of like heist going on, and he's like Ramboing them like in the woods. It was called Firestorm.
Firestorm. I'm literally writing it down because I need to remember it for my bad movie reviews that I want to start doing.
Yeah, that was like in the 90s when Howie Long was like, maybe I can be an actor. like maybe I can do that.
Well, I mean, Broken Arrow, he wasn't the worst part, so somebody gave him a somebody had to have an agent that at least was actively booking him movies. So
Yeah, I mean, I think they were just like, oh my god, this guy can remember lines. It's like way better than the average football player.
yeah, that's true.
Because it's like, imagine if they had like Terry Bradshaw trying, like they were like, we're gonna make Terry Bradshaw a star.
Well, he's been in a shitload of movies too, though. I mean, just cameos as himself, Terry Bradshaw. But
Yeah.
what were you saying, Berto?
We got a guest coming in about 2 minutes.
Who?
It's a surprise, bro.
Oh,
Continue your conversation. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. My bad.
it's okay.
Firestorm.
The guest is only going to be able to be on for about like 5 minutes because I want to end this thing
That's perfect.
sometime in the near future.
That's perfect because I'm starving. I want to get out of here too.
We'll wait for the guest. But yeah, Firestorm. That's not one. It's so funny because Faye was talking about fire in the sky. So that's like, is that the name of the movie he said?
What?
Fire in the Sky, the alien one Faye was talking about earlier backstage.
I have not watched like a lot of this. I was making a sandwich, I was doing other shit, and then I came back and Berto was
He was
like
making a sandwich for an hour and 20 minutes. No, Fire in the Sky was backstage originally, so you wouldn't have seen that conversation. That's the alien one where the guy gets abducted and he it's pretty fucking graphic, and he he basically gets put back on Earth and he's all fucked up from the exposure and like just weird shit. It's a good movie.
That sounds what was that really shitty movie that was about like aliens like invading and it was like a found footage type deal. It was a couple years ago. It was like
are you talking about Skyline?
Yes, Skyline.
Skyline.
That movie is so fucking bad.
Fun fact about that movie. So Skyline, there was another movie that came out a few years before it called Battle for Los Angeles or Battle LA or whatever.
Yeah,
it was
Battle
called.
LA. Oh my god.
So that
Another
movie,
horrible movie.
That movie was Battle LA was created by the whole, even the plot and everything was created by the visual effects team. They were like, "Oh, we want to do these visual effects. It'd be really cool."
Oh, they stole all the assets from them,
and they
right?
stole everything from them. So then they took their own visual effects budgets and made Skyline a year later with like.
Is that
so
true?
It's like so it's like the same movie.
They took all the assets from the CGI because Skyline is like a pretty low budget movie, and I think the reason to keep it under budget.
Look at this.
I'm doing a thing I don't want to do.
Hey,
Hi,
what's
guys.
up, man?
Hey,
Are
how
you
you
gonna promote-
feeling?
are you
I
gonna
saw
promote your new album?
online you were you're not,
Dude, I'm
you're not in
feeling-
the best health right now.
I'm feeling fucking bald right now, man.
Yeah.
Is that
He
good?
sounds good.
Mega bald. Triple bald even. You guys want to eat some snack packs with me?
Yeah, let's eat them.
All right, hold on.
Are you just gonna keep eating?
I'll keep
snacks?
going. I'm just going to eat my snack pack.
That's like
Okay.
the only thing he's been eating since he got out of the
Dude,
hospital.
they're fucking great.
Is that all you can eat? Like something like no solids yet?
Yeah, liquids for 5 days, baby.
Oh,
Not liquid
shit.
shits though.
I'll be your snack pack.
This actually isn't even a real snack pack. This is a snack pack.
Candy pack. Candies.
Oh no, never mind. This actually is real snack pack. Go. I'm not
You
cheap
literally
enough to buy that fucking Stop and Shop shit.
So what happened, Rich? Because I honest to God, all of a sudden I just saw you in the hospital online. Like, what the fuck happened, man?
Yeah, I've had some health shit going on. I had my gallbladder out like a month and some change ago, and a bunch of other shit went wrong. And
Jesus Christ.
basically, my digestive system is just turning against me.
Christ.
It's all good now, though. I get to eat so much fucking snackbacks.
God, talk about it some more, Rich. God.
I told you.
Hey, I
don't
asked.
mind me.
I asked.
just
I
want to
didn't
listen and eat
know.
my
I mean,
snack.
fucking. I knew what his social media post said. That's all I knew. So that's why I wanted to follow up with him.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, what's that secret thing in the background over there? What's this? What's this right here?
Is that the album art?
Oh, that's the original album art that I drew.
This is an exclusive. It's sideways, but
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
don't you can go ahead and pimp that shit right here on the channel?
I literally
a couple
just finished it. Like
Yeah.
just now, just finished it.
Go grab it off the wall and hold it up to the camera.
I'll do it.
So yeah, Rich's album's coming up tomorrow.
Oh my god, Mike's coming with me.
I thought it was coming up. Didn't you do a launch party today? I thought it was tonight at like 7 or something.
Tomorrow.
No, tomorrow at 4:20. Duffy, I think you'd like it. It's got some guitar solos in it.
Oh, it's got a lot of.
That's it. I'm sold.
That's your,
I'm
that's
sold.
your,
You say
that's
guitar
your only
solos?
music criteria.
You checked all the boxes.
There you go.
That's really cool.
Hey, no.
Well, let me see if I can share the YouTube video.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I thought somebody was just playing the album just now.
Can you share the screen? Can you share the screen?
Yeah,
Because I can
thank you.
actually, I can fully
Oh,
share
I
the
actually
screen
can
here.
share
We
screen.
can
Yeah,
pull
hold
it
on.
up.
Let me pull up the actual artwork. If Berto's okay with that.
Oh, I don't care.
Cool. Hold on, let me pull it on up here.
Is that possible? You can just share the screen?
Yeah.
I can.
Hell yeah.
I on my end, guys. Honestly, I don't. If it's only going to show like a small screen on you guys, I can share anything on mine and get the whole entire. We can all. It'll basically become like a watch along
Oh,
for
that's cool.
everybody. So, just tell me what I need to look for.
You son of a bitch.
Duffy, did you see the promo that he put out when he was in the hospital? It's so funny.
The music.
Lost my bearings here. Here we go.
Do you want me to share it though, so we can get it the full screen or not? Because I don't care. I can go back.
I
the
can
other
do
way.
it. I just gotta.
Okay.
There we go.
X out of that then. I'll stop sharing.
Anyway, Fast and the
screen?
Furious.
Oh, there we go. Dick screen.
Dick screen. Is that another name for a condom?
Oh,
Dick screen.
that's a great. I should actually like make that merch.
So there's Jimmy Hat, Dick screen,
Yeah. No, that'll be the Ostracon brand condoms. Dick screen.
the Dick screen.
Yeah.
What's the other one? What's the fucking? What's Jimmy Hat from? What is that from? That's something I heard recently.
Don't be a
know.
menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh, don't forget Jimmy Hat.
Don't forget
Oh.
your Jimmy Hat like Grandma gave you.
What just happened?
I don't know. I think he just
You just XO.
yeah.
No,
oh,
I
there
don't
he
know
is.
how that happened. He's back in now. I might have clicked the screen.
Oh, he's gone again.
Is he intentionally pulling himself out?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Rich, are you intentionally pulling yourself out? Are you pulling out, Rich?
He's pulling in and
I
out.
can't even add him. He keeps pulling himself back in and out. Rich, you give a thumbs up in the screen when you want to come back in. All right.
Oh,
I don't
so
know.
you only have access to my screen then, Duffy?
Yeah, I think.
Yes,
so.
okay.
I'd have to do it. I was trying to say that.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
You kept pulling in and out. We're like, is this a metaphor?
I can't see shit, but that's the album art.
There he is.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, baby. It's my handiwork.
It's intense. It's fucking great.
It's a baby platypus.
I was just saying, is that a platypus I'm looking at?
Hell yeah.
Yep. It's a baby platypus saving an astronaut from a black hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really cool.
And that robot in the background is from the old 80s video game Blazing Lasers, which is very heavily
Turbo graphics, 16 bit.
TurboGrafx. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that I saw that you said it was all the albums like what is it? You said jazz and what other
There's pretty much no jazz in it at all.
no, even though you said that.
It's all prog. It's like
There's no
prog
jazz. There
metal.
is funk in it though. There's a lot of funk.
Because you said prog, you definitely had said jazz. You listed it out. You said it's prog.
Oh yeah,
Funk.
no, there's no jazz in it at all. I'm very misleading. There's like actually no, there's some jazz chords in there. There are a jazz chord or two in there.
I gotta find your hospital promo and send it to Duffy.
Did you put it on Instagram? I think I saw it actually.
It's on. It's on my Facebook.
Andy's queuing up something. Hold on. This is the video.
Yeah.
It's already awesome just from that still shot.
The Gentile. Many mistake the Gentile for hostile beings only because they appear so ugly to human eyes.
Jazz. It's jazz.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Hold
Pretty
on.
intense album.
Duffy, play this one.
Everybody's sharing everything. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. Seriously, who cares?
I'm
Kevin?
trying not to. I'm trying to get my screen back together, and my computer's locking up because I have 400 things open.
Oh yeah, here I'll pull you out. Put you back in when you're ready. You actually might have to back out of the stream and come back into it. How do I remove this from the thing? Berto, did you add a screen?
I did not. I just sent you something. Oh.
There's a button at the bottom that says share screen.
Oh, okay. I see it.
And
Yeah.
then it gets beamed over to Duffy, and then he picks it out and puts it on the screen.
That's right.
So I click your entire screen and share.
Yep, there it goes. Berto screen. There we go.
So if I full screen this,
Yeah, it should work. I think it's muted. Oh, did you click enable audio though?
oh, maybe not.
Right, here. This time do it again. Do the share screen again, but this X out of it and then click. We'll add you back in. Is Dick ready to come back in? There he is.
I
There
think.
he is. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I had to
The
quote
thing
that.
is, when there's more than 4 people, the next person drops down under my thing. I can only just see the top of someone's head. So, all
Ah. It's boss.
right, here we go. I'll add you back.
Bossing over.
Did you click enable audio this time?
I didn't see any option for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
Fucking
no option.
noob.
Yeah.
I
Remember
fucking
my
love
first
this.
live stream.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What are you trying to do, Roberto? Just share like one tab?
I was just trying to show Rich's hospital video. That's all.
Oh. Yeah. Press share screen, and then
Okay.
there's a thing that says share Chrome tab, and then you can like select a specific Chrome tab that like.
No, none of that comes up for me at all.
Whoa.
Are you on Chrome?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I click share screen, I get screen sharing is the easiest with 2 monitors.
Yep.
Yeah, screen sharing works best on a good computer.
Yep. Then click share screen.
Here, I got you. I have the video right here. Right?
Okay.
And
Yeah, I just sent it to Duffy.
Just pull it up right there.
Yo, are these jazzy ass effects coming through?
Yeah.
I'm
is
not
it
looking at the screen, so I can't tell.
voice effects?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear a little bit of echo.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck just happened? Where did Roberto go? God damn it.
Lay it on thick.
Go to your messenger. There it is.
Tits.
Old men try to use technology.
I
I
know.
feel terrible right now. I need to pick me up.
I'm sorry.
I fucking love that.
You guys can see it, right?
Yep.
Hey, Richard, can we help you?
Yeah, I was wondering, do you have any medication that's like a little bit on the funkier side, maybe a little jazz, funk type of thing? Can you guys prescribe any of that?
Oh, let me ask the nurse, okay?
Thank you.
All right, everything looks great, okay? Oh, and here's the funk you asked for.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like,
That's incredible.
sir, get back in your bed right now.
You suggested that after the fact, and that would have been sick.
How did you like? Honest to God, like was she so chill that she just agreed to do that for you? Because I
was on so much more. Oh, hold on, let me turn this off.
Well, also,
I would imagine she would like be like, I can't let you film me for like, like getting fired purposes.
Dude,
no one gives a fuck right now. All the rules are out the window.
Also, Rich, you've been an employee there for over 10 years.
Yeah.
So, that helps, right?
Sure.
What a show off.
Was that a nurse you knew?
No. Sorta. I've seen her around, but
she's beautiful. I could even tell from her eyes above the mask.
Juliana's a babe.
Oh shit! I got people coming in. My buddy Mike Harrington said, "Great work or good work, guys." In the comments,
I just saw.
He's got his
Thanks,
own.
Mike.
He's got his own podcast. He does called the Happy Hour, where he actually interviews a shitload of like Boston like sports legends. He interviewed the wife of Tommy Gunn from Rocky V. Like
really?
Yeah, he's like tight with her. He's tight with tons of people like that.
Hey,
He's-
Mike Harrington,
Excellent celebrities.
So
get
yeah,
him on this fucking trivia thing.
dude, I'd pull him if he liked movies the way that I do. I would get him on there. He does not. So
Oh, okay. Never mind that. Screw you,
Yeah.
Mike Harrington.
he's gonna be reading into that. He's gonna be so mad when
I
he's gonna be
see
so
him.
mad when I go to work that you said
I see him in the comments right there.
Good work, guys. You're gonna regret that, Bruno. He's gonna find you.
I only said it because I saw him there. Hey, no, we got no beef, Mike.
Please, Mike. Please don't.
Hey, Mike.
I'm a good guy. I swear.
He's got a
Dude,
tough
he's gonna
guy
get-
name.
Dude, if you think Tommy Gunn stuff, you wait till
Look at-
he gets
he's-
his wife after you.
He's laughing. He's laughing. I see it.
We're good, right?
Yeah, we're good, Mike. Jesus Christ, Mike Harrington.
So Rich, you've been pretty fucked up lately due to your illnesses. What about the rest of you guys? You guys handling this this stay home order shit all like pretty well or what?
I've been going from my home to Stop and Shop with gloves and mask every time.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
live like this anyways.
Yeah, it's shitty.
honestly, I was born for quarantine.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I love
Yeah,
it.
my life hasn't changed one bit, but everybody else's has.
You still go to
all my concerts come to me instead of having to go into Boston now. Fuck. That sucks.
You got Chris. Chris is beating Resident Evil for the 18th time. He's fine.
Did you guys have anything that was coming up that you had to like cancel or anything like that?
Ugh.
No.
Luckily not. Luckily not.
Not that I can think of. No.
Or fucking Scott. Scott's supposed to be getting married in Napa Valley in June.
Oh my god.
Pretty sure that's not going to happen. But
Napa Valley. That's baller right there. Good for him.
yeah, it's funny. We were really looking forward to it too. Like, I'm the best man, so I'm like, I was everything I wrote for like my best man speech thus far was like going to be based on like getting out of the house and like finally getting away from the kids with me and my wife, and like thankful. And I was like, I even had a joke written. This is early on into this Corona pandemic. I said, and it's not going to be in there now, so I don't care about ruining the joke of this live stream. But I said they could have had their wedding at the center of the outbreak in Wuhan, and it would have been we would have thought, yeah, it's not that bad. And like,
Whoa.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then you never could have anticipated.
no,
Christ.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
yeah.
Duffy.
yeah, it was very poor taste in retrospect.
Wow. That's so
But
fucking funny.
Trump says it's gonna be all right. This was 3 months ago.
Honestly, I hadn't gonna do this. That was a joke I was banking on. I'm like, this is gonna be big laughs. And then my wife's like, don't tell that joke.
We're never gonna be quarantined, honey. It's fine.
Andy sent me a post about 69 people surviving, recovering from COVID-19 in Woburn, and I posted that, so I know about poor taste.
Like way back in the day, or like
No, recently.
No, this
oh
is-
well, yeah.
No.
So you have no excuse.
There's 69 people in Woburn that recovered from COVID-19. How could I not post that? That's a human triumph story.
Yeah, we get. Yeah, I get that for sure.
I'm
For
a good
sure.
person. That's what.
But yeah,
Yes.
nothing has prevented me from doing anything that I wouldn't do.
Dude, it's fucking up my movie viewing though. I was gonna like, there's so many
Oh,
movies
yeah.
I wanted to see this summer.
That
I'm
is-
never gonna see any of them.
Yeah, I got a post that was talking about how one movie was supposed to come out today. What was it? It was a big movie.
Mulan.
Was it
Mulan,
Mulan?
probably.
Yay!
I think Mulan was supposed to drop today.
And Black Widow would have been coming out in a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
Right,
Yep.
right. Yeah,
Honestly,
bunch of movies.
I think the first movie that's actually might have a chance of getting released, and it probably doesn't even, is Wonder Woman. That's like the first one that's probably
1984.
that's probably the first one
When's
that
that supposed
probably
to
has the
come out?
chance. It was supposed to come out originally. It was supposed to come out in July, but they moved it to August, and like even that I think might not even happen. But
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I heard AMC's filing for bankruptcy.
yeah, they are.
That's
I use fucking my AMC Stubbs
I
membership
know.
every goddamn week, and now
I love that thing. Yeah,
me too.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they-
I don't know what's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, I mean they'll file for bankruptcy and then they'll reorganize and stuff like that. They're not going to go under because they're actually classified as like an essential business because like since they own like 70% of the theaters like in the world, if they were to like shutter all that, then the movie theater business wouldn't be able
Itself
to
would be
thrive.
fucked.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think they'll get bailed out somehow.
Oh, what, you don't think Regal Cinema could step in and take take some of that a portion of that?
Yeah, I mean like that because even like around here, there's not too many AMC's. Like, but yeah, everywhere else is like it's all they have. You know, 'cause,
That's
like,
up here in Hudson. That's the one closest to me is the one in Kingsborough. It's right like 2 minutes from my house, closer
An
than I've ever been to a
AMC?
movie theater. Yeah, and that's like my go-to theater. Nobody's ever there, so it's perfect. Except I went and saw. This is the most annoying thing ever. I went and saw, and this just shows you how pathetic I am as a human being. But I went and saw.
We know.
Yeah, I know, but this is even worse. I went and saw. What the fuck is it? Zombieland 2. I went to see that movie, right? And I
double tap
specifically. Yeah, I specifically bought an aisle seat where there was only 2 seats and nobody was going to be able to sit next to me. I walked into the theater, someone was sitting on that second seat, and I walked out, didn't even see the movie.
Oh wow!
I refused to sit next to somebody. I was fucking pissed that somebody was in that seat. Who buys a ticket next to a complete stranger in a 2-person section?
Was it like full? Was the theater full?
Not really. No, there were other options.
Then just get up. Just get up and get another.
I was going to say, just get another seat.
I would be the guy who was in another seat when somebody came in, and I couldn't have.
No. I mean, like, just like wait until the movie starts,
Yeah.
and then like look around and go like, okay, that's open, and then walk over to that because probably no one bought it.
You'd think that's a good answer, but I've done that before, and then someone's coming to me like, I think you're in my seat, like 10 minutes into a movie. I'm like, where the fuck have you been? But no, it's just it's very annoying. And I walked out. I never even saw the movie, and I have no desire to ever see it now because that son of a bitch bought a ticket.
It was nowhere near as good as the first. But
Yeah,
the,
you're all right.
Dodge bullet.
It had some laughs in it, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
I couldn't believe it. And then I went and saw The Gentleman. Like,
I like that. I just watched that the other night.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good movie.
Is that the Guy Ritchie movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
It's
really good.
The
I like it.
closest to Guy Ritchie prime that he's done in years.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good like
Henry Golding's in that, right?
Yes.
Unreliable narrator, like kind of like crime movie. That was really cool. Really
Is
cool.
Golding like the bad guy?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's good. A lot of characters. You'd think more of them would have been bad guys.
And honestly, I didn't think that I would like fucking Jax from Sons of Anarchy in it. He ended up being fucking really good in it. Like,
yeah, he's honestly he's probably the best part.
He's probably the best character in the whole movie. In my head I was going, he's gonna suck because he sucks in everything. But like, no offense.
He was good in Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, he
Gypsy
he was.
Danger.
In that movie, he sold it. He didn't look like he was dialing it in.
He's never really been good in anything. But he actually was.
He was good in Undeclared.
Oh, okay. I never saw that.
He was all right. He was all right.
He's kind of like
he was pretty funny.
He's kind of like Jai Courtney. Like,
He's never good at anything, yet he
he's
keeps
never
getting
really good,
acting
but
roles.
he's not offensive. So he's just kind of there.
I disagree with
Wasn't
that.
Jai
I think
Courtney-
Jai Courtney is very offensively bad.
Well, look,
He was Sean
just saying-
Connery. I mean, he was a shitty
Yeah.
Kyle Reese.
Oh yeah, well,
He's like a terrible Kyle Reese. Like whenever they pop him into a movie, he's just like a big stupid potato on the screen.
Die Hard 5.
I thought
I
he
like-
was. Yeah, he's John McClane's son and
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard.
Die Hard
5.
in Russia.
You know what he was actually good in? He was. I was surprised because I thought he was good in Suicide Squad. Like a really
Me
bad
too. I was
movie.
about to say that. He was probably the best
Who-
character.
Who is
was
he
just
in that?
He's
Captain
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Boomerang. Oh, right, and he dies real quick.
No, he doesn't.
You're thinking about Slipknot.
Slipknot, my favorite
Slipknot.
band.
So not the
Native
band
American
died in Suicide Squad.
Jai
No,
Courtney,
he's got the
Captain
best part with
Boomerang.
him in Suicide Squad is when at the end when the guy turns the chips off and like nobody's head's gonna blow up anymore. He just grabs a shitload of beers
Yeah,
and
and he
runs
runs
out
away.
of the bar.
Yeah.
He's like, "You guys are free to go." He's the first one to fucking bang out. He's like, "Fucking, I'm out."
But anyway, yeah, I would highly recommend The Gentleman. I really didn't have any high hopes for it, but it was pretty damn good. It was
good. Honestly, Matthew McConaughey wasn't bad, but he's even though he's supposed to be out of place because he's an American guy in a British movie.
Well,
he
he's an American expat.
He felt really out of place to me when I was watching it, but
Really?
that doesn't mean that the story wasn't good around him. I thought the story.
Well,
was good.
I liked that it was a crime heist movie about weed. You know,
Yeah.
it was all about weed.
So was it
like-
Pineapple Express?
Well, wasn't in Lock Stock they had the
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
they had the weed subplot where there were all the growers.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. The
What does he
weed
say?
grow room.
What's his face say? My favorite line in Lockstock is when he's like, they're counting the money. He's like, "What is he doing down there?" And then all of a sudden he like looks up. He's like, I forget the character's name, but he's like, "We're being fucked."
Yeah, we're being fucked. Yeah.
We're being fucked when the guy's downstairs with the guy stuck in the cage.
Yeah, Lock, Stock is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like Snatch better, but it's definitely like right there with it.
Well, Snatch is like him at his peak where he had all the studio funding, you know, like
yeah. Snatch was like Lock, Stock with money.
Right.
That's all.
And it's the same movie pretty much, like the cards or boxing. Like it's all the same kind of thing. Like
And it's like the same thing with even like the Snatch TV show that I heard. Where it's just,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh yeah, with Ron Weasley.
Yep. With fucking
Drew
Rupert
Smith?
Friend. Yeah.
I never saw it.
I heard it was okay. Yeah, I haven't watched it either.
It was on one of those like stupid channels, like that
Crackle. It was on Crackle.
Yeah, Crackle that nobody has. Like,
Yeah,
who's
exactly.
watching these shows?
It's like
Crackle users.
it would be
Crackle
hassle just to try to find Crackle.
It is a hassle. Like, honest to God, just fucking let the Crackle. That
Find some Crackle.
It should be an option on Amazon. Like when I bought my kid the fucking Boomerang option so we could watch Scooby Doo. Crackle should be in there, just like.
Oh, it's not a hassle to find Crackle.
I mean, I think the thing about it is like Crackle, like if you have a Roku or if you have like any sort of smart TV or something, you can get it for free. It's just that you got to look for it. Nobody wants to
Oh,
look
really?
for it. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Crackle.
I'll
It's
check,
on there
I'll just check my
somewhere.
Roku for Crackle.
Oh no, there's definitely.
I sold my Roku for Crackle.
Hold,
Yeah,
Rich, your microphone is so loud.
What?
What are the fart noises
What
you keep
was
doing?
that?
This isn't like a beatnik radio show.
I think that was real.
No, it's
Jesus Christ.
too long.
What do you got a whoopee?
All right. And that's the end of the post show.
I think that's a good place to end it. All right, anybody who watches, we really appreciate it. Sorry about the fart noises.
Yeah,
but
go
this is
see
a post-game.
go see the gentleman and
Go see the gentleman. and the
make
Fast-
sure to brush up on your Fast and Furious.
That's right. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you with another one of these after the next one, hopefully. So, bye.
All right, love you guys.
Bye bye.